Greetings, Capricorn. Welcome to your Divinely Guided Rune reading for the week. We have the Lapis Lazuli rune set here we're using this week, and then at the very end, stay tuned, we will get a card of clarity from the Celtic Spirit Oracle deck. The rune for the energetic recent past for you is in Manas. Manas is the rune of mankind. This is kind of like thinking we know what goes around comes around, where this is like your clan flag of success, right? Your joy, your bliss, seeing and noticing an other than, like a reflection of you. So this is kind of like a definition or clarity, look like Dagas here, along with your Wunjo, for that balance in the middle between the two energies with understanding comprehensions of like attachments to labels, where we are with our place in the world, where we are, where we stand with our community, with our tribes, with our attachments to outcomes, attachments to labels, attachments to energy, any sort of attachments, okay? And really getting that sense of clarity. And now when it's in the energetic past position like this could be a defense of that energy or a invitation or a joining of those energies. Typically it's a joining of, but with this being in your energetic past, it could have been a resistance to or a challenge thereof, or a blessing. So look at either way and see where you can see those in your energetic past, because this is you're in for the energetic now. This is being very thorough. So this is almost, I hope this is responsive energy and not reaction, where you're getting that clarity and that sense of definition and therefore taking action into your understanding, being diligent with understanding these energies. This is the rune Theresos. It's very thorough energy. I like to interpret it as the hammer. Other people do with the thorn or the giant or the hill. But Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, is very lightning quick strike. Follow through with the hammer, like following through with what you're doing, following through with your actions, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, getting your mental mise en place, getting your ducks in a row, that sort of stuff, or doing that due diligence work, right? Making sure that you have the healthy attachments to these things. Labels, outcomes, building, destroying, protecting, or maybe simultaneously having to do these in different aspects in your life simultaneously, okay? Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't, Capricorn. But this is your rune for the energetic near future, isn't Ewaz. Ewaz is the horse rune. This is like a spiritual recharge, like a pilgrimage, inner or outer. This could be a literal travel, like to Machu Picchu, Stonehenge, like a vacation, where you feel like you're spiritually recharged. This is the horse rune. It's called man's best friend. And this is indicative of an energetic source that's proven itself to you time and time again throughout your life. So a lot like a spiritual place of pilgrimage, like Machu Picchu or Stonehenge, or for me, it's like a tree down by the river. For some people, it's an ice cream shop. Other people, it's that partner, that friend, that relationship with yourself, that relationship with divine source, that family member, that clan member, right? I think this might have been a challenge of this definition with this other energy, and you're working on things together, and this ends up being sort of a proving ground for both of you to each other. Whether this is your relationship with divine source or whatever, this is an energetic source that ends up proving itself to you because you are being thorough. You're like vetting this energy. I see you're like kind of skeptical here. But make sure that you're still grounded, as this rune would have you suggest, that you're still divinely guided and grounded here. That you reach this place of being grounded together. Yeah. Well, however this resonates. I like to see this as a relationship with divine source, but for you it could be like your significant other, if that's the case, or a pet, like literally your horse. I don't know. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And the energetic influence of Theresas are needs, constraints, limitations through the rune of Nulthis. Nulthis is like now this. Life happens, right? We have things that come up, okay? Dotting the I's, crossing the T's, obstacles in the road, like this log that blocks our path before we can transmute it. So this is like that energetic hurdle, like maybe the awkwardness of like, oh yeah, we met, now we're kind of dating, or you know, or hey, this is like a challenge to a definition of what I thought was right in my country, and this is me wanting to do something about it, but needing to be thorough about it, but also like really balancing out my perceived wants versus needs. My wants versus my actual needs, my perceived limitations, which are my fears, versus my actual limitations, balancing those out, transmuting the things that come up in our daily lives as they come up, right, in the now, but being thorough with it. Yeah. And how thorough you are, I think, determines a lot of this. So let's see what your advice is. Your advice for the now is to stay present. Yeah. Stay in the now. Be now. Be in divine flow. Now, Redho here is like your clan flag of joy, success, Wunjo here. You're following your joy, your success. This is like Wunjo grew a leg, and it's like walking to like becoming this man's best friend or this energetic partner. Yeah, this is beautiful because I see this as a strengthening of instead of a wait, hold on, this is maybe not right now. I need that clarity before we, but this is with you saying, I am in lockstep with present flow, energetic flow. Redo is like staying in lockstep with flow because it's not staying in any stagnant energies. It's releasing those things as they come up, as they come along, and you're being thorough. It's easy for us to kind of want to direct the outcome of this. This is a reminder for us to stay present, to be present with each other. Yeah. But this is also you walking away from discordant energies, change of house, spouse, or career, changes, walking to or from towards your energetic vibrational match and away from discordant, abusive, stagnant energies that don't serve your divinely guided path, that need constraints, limitations. You're getting rid of those. You're doing so thoroughly with this because you want to honor this energy. You want to be present with this, okay? So be present. Be present with each other. Be present with yourself. And follow your dang joy, will ya? Stop being so apprehensive when the gift horse comes along. Don't look the gift horse in the mouth. Let it become it was for you. In your outcome, yeah, what doesn't serve you is being removed. This is Hagalas in your outcome. This unintended eventuality where it's not necessarily something that we like or something that we want to happen, but it's something that we know is bound to happen sooner or later in our lives, like hail, like a natural disaster, like a volcano, like a tower moment, like a car repair or a house repair. Yeah. Like a relationship repair. Yeah. This is like the tower moments. We have so many of these in our lives that these are dang blessings, I'll tell you what. These are, when we're looking at these as happening for us rather than to us, then we're not reactionary, we're present. When we're present, we're looking towards those blessings and that spiritual recharge. You're like, okay, I'm done with that. This is like the veil being removed. This is like you getting through the rough storm, and that you get to build and move on from the destruction of the old, and you're entering into the new with that other energy. So you're dismissing and leaving what's no longer serving you, while simultaneously following what's divinely guided for you, Capricorn. This is beautiful. Don't look at this as happening to you ever, because that is ego disguising itself as intuition and leading you down a dark path. Okay, that puts you in your reactions rather than your responses. Responses say, thank you for letting this happen for me. What's next? What do I get to look forward to? Instead of, oh, woe is me. Look at my pity party. You know what I mean? This is a blessing. Things are being removed. Obstacles are being removed for you, Capricorn. This is beautiful. Let me know in the comments below how this all resonates. Celtic Spirit Oracle deck for the card. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Capricorn? Divinely guided Rune reading here for this week. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Capricorn? Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is Gwyneth. Mother, nurture, present. Present, not present. Not present like a gift, but present like here, now. Okay, this is really driving a point home. Let me read more about this card here for you. Let me just find it here right away, and yeah, we'll get into it. Okay, the Trinity knot in the circle is the symbol which represents maiden, mother, and crone, past, present, and future. The three life cycles of women. Gwyneth is the mother and the present. The mother is happy with her little fairy sprites, and the energy of Gwyneth is all about nurturing. Nurturing is an aspect that one can give to others and also give to one's self. It's a beautiful thing to help others, but many times it is to the detriment of our health. When we forget to put ourselves we forget often to put ourselves on our priority list. We hear too often that you cannot drink from an empty cup. Caregivers must drink from this cup first in order to benefit to others. I learned that lesson as a single father the hard way. Okay. Continuing, Gwyneth may be asking you to look at where you are not nurturing yourself or being nurtured in your life. Are you living the life you wish? Does anyone in your life give back to you your support in your own time of need? Are you tired, overwhelmed, stressed, or giving too much of yourself? It may be time to give back to yourself, Capricorn. The elementals know that this reality is time poor. Yeah, it is time poor. As we fit far too much into our days, so they ask us to take small steps to look at ourselves. Read that book you have had next to your bed, 15 minutes a day, or go for a brush walk, like a walk in the woods. Have a cup of tea outside, or nurture yourself without taking your phone with you. Gwyneth's message is also one of being present. Slow down, stop thinking too far ahead, and be present with yourself, your loved ones, and life itself. All of it. It starts with integrating the small things, and once it becomes a habit, you'll find you start increasing those small gestures and feel calmer and more peaceful for it. Namaste, Capricorn. Have a blessed and abundant week.